What's up everyone, Yellow Dot here, and this time we will be reviewing the character BEIDOU, who is the Electro Claymore user. First, I will go over her talents. We have the normal attack, Oceanborn, which performs up to 5 consecutive strikes. And then we have the charged attack that drains stamina over time to perform continuous slashes. So this you can continue, the charged attack you can continue until you let go or until you are out of stamina. Then we have the plunging attack where she strikes down from midair and does a AoE damage on the ground with her sword slash claymore. Next, the skill Tidecaller. Press, accumulating the power of lightning. BEIDOU swings a blade forward, fiercely dealing electro damage. This is just a tap basically. If you tap and let go, you immediately do electro damage to all surrounding enemies. It has a massive hitbox, I want to say, which we will see in a little bit when we do the skill preview or talent preview. Hold lifts her weapon up as a shield. It's basically like a counter. Max damage absorbed skills of BEIDOU's max HP, so you can store as much until you reach your max HP. And then when that happens, it gets released, dealing electro damage to all surrounding enemies. And damage dealt scales with the number of times BEIDOU is attacked, so the more you get attacked, the more damage you will deal. Let's say you are in a group of many enemies, you will deal way more damage than if it were like one enemy just attacking you. But that also depends on the amount of damage you take from each hit, of course. If it's like a big enemy, like a boss, you still do a ton of damage. The greatest damage bonus will be attained once this effect is triggered twice. The shield possesses the following properties: has 250% electro damage absorption, applies the electro element to BEIDOU upon activation. Next, we have Stormbreaker. Basically, she gets a Thunder Beast charge around itself, which is like electro element flying around itself and deals electro damage to nearby enemies. When normal and charged attacks hit, they create a lightning discharge that can jump between enemies dealing electro damage, so if you hit enemies it just jumps to other enemies that are nearby. Increases the character's resistance to interruption and decreases damage taken, both very massive things, very good. A maximum of 1 lightning discharge can be triggered per second. Next we have the passive, Retribution. Counterattacking with Tidecaller at the precise moment when the character is hit grants maximum damage bonus. So basically when you let go of your E as you get attacked, like as you just got hit, you deal way more damage than if you were to let go later, I guess. But that also depends on how much damage you took from that initial hit, let's put it that way. And you can also just let go later for a perfect counter attack. Next we have the passive talent Lightning Storm, which unlocks at Ascension Phase 4. Gain the following effects for 10 seconds. Damage dealt by normal and charged attacks is increased by 15%. Attack speed of normal and charged attack is increased by 15%. Greatly reduced delay of before unleashing charged attack. This is insane. This is super good. It's really good. I may be a bit biased because I've played BEIDOU a lot, but this is insanely good. Next we have the Conqueror of Tides, which is another passive talent. Decreases all party members' swimming stamina consumption by 20%. So this is pretty worthless if you have Mona, unless this works with Mona's dash as well, which I am unsure about. That would be a good thing to test in the future. Now that we have done this, we have shown all the talents, let's go and preview them. Alright, we are back and ready to show all the skills. Talents. First of all, we're gonna try to clear this with BEIDOU only by herself, and then we'll show some combos with other elements. Looks like it's raining, so all the enemies will be wet, which is insanely good for BEIDOU. I'm tapping my E there to get the electric charge off, attacking all the enemies rapidly. Looks like there's an water mage here, which is fine. So when you get attacked in the rain, you also take electric charge damage, kinda unfortunate. I'm getting attacked here, holding my E, gonna let go on the ice mage. Dealing damage to his shield slowly. Gonna get rid of these now. There we go. Let's lower that over to that guy. Rip this poor man. Alright, now we are gonna use our ultimate here. As you can see, it deals continuous electro damage to his shield. It's insanely good, especially now that it's raining. It just takes him down so insanely fast. Those were basically all of BEIDOU's talents. Now we will go ahead and show her in combo with someone else. Alright, we are back, and now we are gonna show BEIDOU in combination with Chongyun to get some reactions off to see how she will perform with that. Let's get started. So we'll swap to Chongyun, who plays down its E. Unfortunately, it's Electro Slime, so it doesn't do much, but against this guy, we will activate Super Conduct. So what Super Conduct does, it's probably, in my opinion, the best combination because it lowers the defense of the enemies that you are attacking, and it feels really good. Alright, let's see, just some more slimes. Ooh, there's water now too. But with our ice, we are gonna work here to get it off. The super conduct, that is. Let's get this guy out of the way too. It's just two electro boys left. Super conduct still activates because they are electro slimes after all. You can counter these as well, so that's an example of things that are really nice. If you get like jumps like that on you, you can still take them out relatively easy. And that's BEIDOU combined with Chongyun. I think they have very good synergy. Now let's move on. Now that we have shown all her talents, we will go over her constellations. First, we have the Sea Beast Scourge. When Stormbreaker is used, which is her ultimate, creates a shield that absorbs up to 16% of BEIDOU's max HP for 15 seconds. This shield absorbs electro damage 250% more effectively, so this is really good. It gives you basically a shield of armor or whatever you like to call it, which basically defends you from quite some incoming damage, especially if you have your BEIDOU with a lot of max HP. You will soak up a lot of damage. Good damage soak right there. Next we have Upon the Turbulent Sea, the Thunder Rises. Stormbreaker's Arc Lightning can jump to 2 additional targets. So this is once again into her ultimate, really good constellation. So instead of like bouncing to only the next enemy, it bounced to 2 more, so it will bounce to 4 enemies that will get electro element applied on them, which is really good to combine with other elements as you just saw, like Chongyun. That would be a really good combo. Next, we have Summoner of Storm. Increases the level of her E, the Tide Collar, which is the counter, by 3. Maximum upgrade level is 15. Alright, nothing too special here, just 3 levels to her E. Really solid overall. Her E is really good, so you would want that. Next, let's go to Stunning Revenge. Within 10 seconds of taking damage, BEIDOU's normal attacks gain 20% additional electro damage. So this is insanely good. So what this does is, if you get hit in any battle, you basically do apply electro damage, like as if you were a catalyst user. You just do basically permanent electro damage if you get hit like every 10 seconds once. So I think this is really, really good and effective for comboing with all the elements. Just her by herself, it's really good. It is so strong. Next we have Crimson Tidewalker. Increases the level of her ultimate by 3. Maximum upgrade level is 15. Again, 3 levels in the ultimate, very solid. Now we will see the final one, the Bane of Evil. During the duration of Stormbreaker, the electro resistance of surrounding enemy is decreased by 15%. This is really, really good. Another thing in her ultimate, so we have like 4 constellations that go towards her ultimate, which is really good. Her ultimate has very low cooldown, because if you use your E wisely, your counter, you basically get like half of it back in one counter, and it has a 6-second cooldown, so you have your ultimate like approximately once every 12 to 18 seconds depending on how you use your E. And in combination with the other one, this one as well, it is insanely good. You do more electro damage, they take more electro damage. What else could you wish for? I think these are really, really good constellations. Alright, that was it for the constellations. Let us move on. Next, we will look at her Ascension Materials. Looks like we have the Vajrada Amethyst Fragments, which start with slivers, which can drop from level 30 electrohypostasis at the time, and now level 40. And you can also craft these if you have 3 left slivers, you can make them just into a fragment. Next, we have these, which you will always need. It always drops on electrohypostasis at level 30 and plus, so Noctilucious Jades, these are very nice as well. They are very commonly found in Mingyang village. I can confirm this. They are found in many caves. They are around everywhere. And if you have a few friends to play with, you can get them from their world as well and just loot them together because they are shared loot after all. Next, we have the Treasure Hoarders insignia, which is just dropped by Treasure Hoarders. They are pretty commonly found. They are part of a Leyline Blossom as well, so you can find them relatively easily. And I think this is very nice. There's not very hard stuff to get. And that was it for the Ascension Materials. Now, for my final thoughts, I think BEIDOU is an insanely good character for a 4-star that you can pull relatively easy. She has a counter, she has an ultimate that swings around her, her constellations are insane, so even if you pull a dupe you won't feel bad about it. So overall, I might be a bit biased, but I would give BEIDOU a 10 out of 10 because I did play as her in closed beta 2 and 3, but she is insanely strong from what I know. Insane. That's all. That's all I have to say. She is really good. Look out for her, honestly. And that was it for this review. I hope you all enjoyed. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you all in the next video. Take care.
Time moves quickly. Go. May the wind be at your back.